Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing good. So today I just want to make a quick video and show you the updates that I've made to the plumbing inside my cabinet. Whenever I did water changes, I would get a lot of back siphoning into my wet dry filter, which is never a good thing because wet dry filters are not meant to hold a lot of water, and when they do, it just stresses the acrylic and the acrylic bows, and that could possibly lead to leaks and cracks. And after all the money I spent on this damn thing, I would hate to have to go through something like that. So I finally decided that it was time to invest in a couple ball valves and to fix up my plumbing instead of using that crappy old rubber tubing, and fix it up with some PVC. So I did just that, and it looks great. It looks a lot more professional now, you know, without that plastic tubing. And the great thing is that my water pump actually fit inside the 3/4 inch PVC. I believe it's 3/4 inch. Usually with these MaxiJet water pumps are just mainly for, you know, plastic tubing, but the fitting that screws into the water pump just stuck right into the PVC, and it's watertight, which is, you know, cool because now I don't have to, you know, use a little piece of plastic tubing to connect to the PVC. Now it's just all PVC. With these two ball valves, now I'm able to prevent the back siphoning coming into my wet dry filter, making routine maintenance a lot easier. So I wanted to make this video because a lot of people out there that want to install a wet dry filter into their cabinet or aquarium or whatever, they always think about these things, and they always wonder, well, how's this going to work? How's that going to work? And oh, it's going to be a big issue. Well, it's very simple. When you're plumbing your tank, invest in some union fittings, some ball valves, some gate valves, whatever. They will, trust me, they will be a blessing to routine maintenance for you. I'd recommend trying to do whatever you can to make it work with PVC, because using PVC and ball valves makes things a hell of a lot easier, and you don't have to worry about back siphoning and everything like that. It's just so much easier. But like I said, make sure you invest in some union fittings, because union fittings allow you to actually unscrew a certain portion of PVC that you've created. That way you can clean your pump or clean anything connected to the PVC. Without doing so, you can't clean your equipment, and that makes things, you know, pretty difficult. So what I actually did was I got two threaded fittings, a 3/4 inch male and female threaded fittings, and I installed them onto the return line of my PVC. So whenever I have to clean my water pump, I can just unscrew it, rinse it off, clean it out, whatever I want to do, and then screw it right back in. It's very simple. I don't need to use Teflon tape, because if it does leak a tiny bit, it just goes right into the wet dry filter. But of course, everything else I had to cement in, which is another very important thing to mention, is that be careful when you're using PVC and PVC cement, because once you cement it in, it's done. You cannot change it. You really can't do anything to, you know, move it around, make an adjustment, whatever. So make sure that you know, do a dry fit before. A dry fit basically means that you just put everything together, your entire system, make sure it's all the same length, you know, make sure all your cuttings are fine and everything like that. Just do a dry fit. Don't run any water through it or anything, and make sure that it fits appropriately. You have the union fittings in the correct sections or whatever, and then once you're for sure that your system is fine, then go ahead and cement everything together. And also make sure you invest some money into some PVC cutters, because if you're using a saw every single time you cut PVC, it gets really tiring, because when you're creating a system with PVC like this, you have to make a lot of cuts. Not every cut is going to be perfect, especially if you don't have things measured out like I did. So I had to make a lot of little cuts to accommodate you know, the sizes of PVC that I needed. So the PVC cutters really do come in handy, and I'd recommend that you invest in those if you're planning on doing something like this. But yeah, you know, in conclusion, the ball valves are just perfect. They make routine maintenance a lot easier. I can cut off the flow whenever I want, and I just love it. I really do. I just wanted to show you guys the new updates that I made to the plumbing in my aquarium. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. This Friday I'm getting my water pump, another water pump for my CO2 reactor. For those of you that don't know, I had a little bit of an issue with that. The water pump in my wet dry filter wasn't powerful enough to power the reactor, so I have to actually use it inside my tank and buy a more powerful power head to power the reactor. So like I said, that should be here on Friday, so that's when you guys can expect the review of the Mixed Max CO2 reactor, and I'll also make a review of the MaxiJet water pump, because they're actually this is a new water pump from MaxiJet. I used the old one, you know, the green ones. They now have these new black colored ones that can be changed into a circulation pump, a power head, and just in general a water pump. So they have a lot of different purposes, and it's really cool to be able to just buy one thing and be able to use it for a lot of different things. So and also I should say I got that for a really good deal on drfostersondsmith.com. I got it for 11 bucks, and I got the most powerful one that they sold, which is the MaxiJet 1200. I think it puts out about 294 gallons per hour. So I got it for $11 because they were having a sale for I think 2 days. So I was pretty lucky, but I think that sale's over, so I probably shouldn't even say anything. Basically, I'm just bragging about the good deal that I got. But anyways, so expect the review for the Mixmax CO2 reactor then. Thank you guys so much for watching.